to keep it safe.
Bell just, agreed, wasn't thinking, and he just booted it straight to the middle of the ground where all the Belpost Hill players were. So here comes Basely on the right boot, straight over the goal umpire's head. There's another one, 14-9. 93.
Symes goes to the forward line. Pilkington now in the back end, doing some work there. Barton through the middle of the ground, taps the ball on. Good smart play there from Kavka. Tried to tap it to the advantage of Lewis. Picking the ball up there and getting the ball was Bell. Fed it out. Now it's in the hands of Fantella. He does well. Kicks the ball along the ground. It's a nice little bit of play. Finds Sean Lewis. Kicks the ball back towards the goal square in front. Jovanovic. And Matthew Jovanovic this time will go back and shoot for goal. 15 metres out. Unfortunately, David Leach not the reach that Jovanovic had up in front. And the big fella now will go back and shoot for goal number 2.
He's way too big, Jovanovic. And really, Leach has a responsibility to his team to play a more suited player on him.
Well, I think he has been. He's been played Bunworth on him, but for some reason Bunworth's had to come off the ground. I think Bunworth's actually beaten him on the day.
Yeah, blokes there haven't had much of the ball, need to step up. Only a quarter and a bit to go. So ball back in the middle of the ground. Barton up against Lovell, gone back into the middle. Lovell does well the second time, knocks it to Pisano. O'Brien's there, that's a better handball out of the contest. And Toby Bray has the ball, goes looking for Kitchen, who's been cold today and he's not getting any better. The ball's back down there with Jenkins, handballs over the top to Overall, but it doesn't hit the target.
Well, it's one of the differences between the two sides, isn't it?
Definitely.
So umpire just waiting for the ball to be thrown back into play. Throw in now. This time Hardingham, front position, good tap down. Ball's collected there. Quarrier needs to pick the ball up. It's Lyman that picks the ball up, and I think he forced it through 15-9-99. And Belpost Hill from defence, find Brad Martin, centre half back.
So Brad Martin looking for some options, chips it over short. He's found, who is that? Dale Pisano. Looks like Pisano. Pisano on the left boot, finds Alice. Alice kicks it back to Pisano. He's going to have to kick it long down the line here. Nice to play on now. Up goes Barton. Couldn't stop the other ruckman Lovell in taking the grab. Lovell swings it back to the middle. Bray, uncontested, gets a quick handball off to O'Brien. O'Brien with a nice kick to Bell, who's making space down the ground. Needs to hit Kitchen. Just a little bit too up in the air. Kitchen does well to win it back and centres it to the goal square.
Well, I don't know. I think that was a pretty well-weighted kick, and Kitchen should have marked it, I think. But he's done the good stuff to get it back to his opponent, back to his teammate in the goal square. But I think he had a bit of problem getting the ball into Kitchen, but that one came in okay. That came in okay for him.
DeLuca, he took the mark.
Oh, he's missed.
He is not. He's
only just stuck it in.
It's a goal.
There's a goal.
Ball back in the middle of the ground. Symes up against Lovell. This time Lovell does well. Knocks the ball forward. Holzfine reads that play better. Handball went to Pisano. Players dive over the top. He'll need to get it out. Umpire standing back, looking, waiting for to spread the legs. No, the ball comes out. Barton does well. Lovell, one hand up. He's being held by the other by McPherson. Now it's in the hands of O'Brien. Good handball to Cornish. Doesn't get a big kick on it. Ends up with Symes. Handballs over the top. Lewis, it's like a hot potato in there. No one wants to pick the ball up. Now it's out of the contest. Goes towards Martin in defence. Goes backwards, collects the ball, transfers play to the far side to Fantella. Geez, he loves that wing. He just gets a number of possessions out there. Good handball, the Holzfine, who's up and running from centre wing, goes in long. Target's going to be Pyle. He's being held. Umpire says yes, and opportunity, and it's a perfect weighted kick. So Belpost Hill, as we said, at half-time, using the ball very, very well. Jamie Pyle comes in, kicks from 40 metres directly in front, goes across the face of goal, through for a minor score. The home side, Belpost Hill, 105 forward, 34 Werribee. We've ticked over for just on 22 minutes, third quarter. The ground is cycling, scoreboard.
So Leach boarded in. O'Brien got it for Werribee. Kicks it up to the half-forward flank now. Gathered by the Werribee player in Montgomery. Well, it was tackled without it, in my opinion. The ball gets back to Martin. Martin with a nice kick to Fursland. Fursland kicks it in board. This is what Belpost Hill do. They stack up the middle of the ground. Over the other side of Fantella, who's been forgotten about in the other wing. Gets it forward to Pyle. Galley's given up. I don't know if he's pulled a hamstring.
Oh, he has.
Gets it to Pyle, regathers. Kicks it to the goal square. Jovanovic basically in the key position.
Was that touched?
Touched.
Pilkington long if he runs that way. That's where he's asking him to go, so he goes in that direction. Barton's going to be best suited by the kick. Good spoil. Knocks it down towards Fursland. That wasn't a correct handball. Good call by... Has players moving back inside. Kick went towards Calvert. He didn't make the contest there. DeLuca's there as a backup. Now it's picked up by Lima. Good hands to Pisano. He's not been too bad today. Kicks out wide and Holzfiend. They've had a number of players. Alice with pace. Tadaro standing beside him. Barton's got the ball. Handball comes out wide. Fursland has time to steady now. Short kick goes in and Pyle. He's getting a number of possession. Goes long towards the goal square. This is what Jovanovic loves. Over the back. Jovanovic takes the mark. Played on and, geez, he was lucky. Went back, collected it, kicked the goal. Talk about a comedy of errors and goal for Belpost Hill.
So the umpire's got it. He throws it up. Rucks go at it. One down there by Lovell. Holzfind will get there first. Ripped off it. Probably didn't have the footy. Alice picked it up. Got it to Martin. Martin with an intelligent handball. Intelligent tap by Symes as well. Got it to Holzfind. Holzfind to Fantella. Fantella forward. Looking for Kavka. That was a good attempt by Alice. Able to get the spoil, goes to the ground perhaps a bit too easily. Kavka keeps his feet, gets a little handball out, but the ball's stopped now. It's in dispute. And the umpire calls for a ball up.
I suppose if you really want to look hard enough for winners, I'd say Devon Ellis has probably had the better of Robbie Kavka.
Yep, definitely.
Kavka had that first one that came in quickly to him, but then since then it's been a pretty good effort. And I thought, as I said, Bunworth was the other one that's, I think, can held his head up high.
Yeah.
So the ball now in dispute. Could have been in the back to Tobin, but wasn't. McPherson picks it up, used his body well. Symes got it to Barton, and Barton to Pisano. Pisano on the left boot, and it's a behind. Just lost the plot. 108.
So the ball kicked out long. Lovell takes a good mark. Ellis is there. Takes the quick handball. Steams into the centre of the ground. Ran his full distance. Now he goes towards the half-forward line. Good kick, good weight. Montgomery couldn't take the mark. Back of the pack to Luca. Swoops on the ball. Tetsy's there also in support. Has time to steady. Kicks round the corner. Don't know who he's looking for, but it's heading towards Montgomery. Tries to shield the space. Now it's overall in front of Kitchen again. Done a good job back there. Kicks the ball. Didn't get a lot of carry on it. Oh, that's a free kick. Not picked up by the umpire. Kitchen with his first opportunity at goal, and Kitchen has got goal number 1 for the day.
They were very lucky.
Throws it up. None of the ruckmen are able to get it clean purchase on the ball. Symes got it down at ground level. Got to Holzfind. Holzfind kicks it up forward. Nasty bounce eludes all 4 players. Picked up by Pilkington. Takes on his man well. That was good stuff by Pilkington. Gets it out to Bray. He's going to handball it into the path of Chug. Chug running down the field here. He's got it. Kitchen's got to do something. Now he makes a lead. Just holding off overall with his hand.
Oh, good play.
Yeah, overall's played very well on Kitchen today. He gets it now. Handballs it back into the field of play. Players all over the footy. No one can get clean hands on it. Kitchen finally does. Gets it to DeLuca. DeLuca to Burke. Burke to the goal square. Babilaro has to go up. Can't get it down. Gets it to Symes. Symes now handballs it to Holzfind. Holzfind couldn't find his teammate.
Bad one.
Lovell
gets the goal.
It's 2 in a row. Proved his workload. His workload's never been doubted. He just had maybe a little bit of run with the umpires. Gee, someone came crashing through there. It was Barton. Knocks his own player down and ends up with Jenkins. Back to Holzfind. Good smother there in the middle of the ground. Picked up there. Chug on the left boot. Goes out wide. Burke's going to be the target. He's in front. Bad doesn't favour him. Pantella comes in. Good work by Titsy as well. He does well this time. Handball comes out the back door. Some good work there from the Werribee side. Kicks in towards us in our full position. DeLuca with strength and holds out Ellis as the player. And a free kick's going to go back. It's going to dribble towards goal. Won't go through for a goal because the umpire's going to call it back anyway.
Would they have paid that a goal if it went through?
Well, I don't know where this... Lovell's popped himself in the hole, but DeLuca's going to back himself in here. He's going to have to be a good kick. Get every bit of 45 to 50. Steps over 50 now. Gathers pace. Nice looking kick off the boot. We'll get to the goal square. Gee, Symes was the only one that was up in the air, and he has been able to get a 12 to Belpost Hill. 3 minutes gone, third quarter. The Granny Cycling Sports scoreboard.
Holzfind has it for Belpost Hill. He kicks it along the wing. Finds Pyle on the lead. Pyle will need a lead from Kavka. He gets it. Kavka could have been infringed. I felt it was an infringement.
Yeah, it was infringed. It was infringed.
So, chopping the arms.
Tell you what, though, he made some good closings, but he made us up some good ground, young
Good defender. He's a very good defender, Devon Ellis. So, Kavka kicks it towards Jovanovic and gives another one. Just, I'd be a little bit...
Everyone pretty much knew he wasn't going to get the distance, but not one lead was forthcoming.
So Jovanovic strolls in, and looks like he's kicked it. So
goal.
it's the 4th goal to Jovanovic, and so the umpire balls it up.
Good on you, mate.
Gets it down.
17-12 to
Chug
7-5.
picks the ball up, kicks it forward. Intelligent tap by O'Brien.
3/4 time just happening now, mate.
And the siren has sounded. 3/4 time, 17-12, 114, 7-5, 47. Werribee Centrals.
Goal kickers to 3/4 time. Jovanovic with 4. Basically with 3. Holzfine 2. 1 each 2. Pyle, Kavka, Tobin, Fursland, McNamara, Symes, McPherson and
Moreland.
Moreland. And for the Werribee side, 2 to Toby.